Hi everyone, it's Rebecca here. What happens when you're either on your laptop or you're on your phone and you get a little thing that flashes up to tell you that your battery's low? Mine usually lets me know when I'm at 20%. That's the first one, the first notification. And then if I don't do anything about it, it'll flash up at 10%, and then I tend to get notifications right down to 1%. What do you do? Do you immediately plug it in, or do you see how long you can go before you're kind of playing a bit chicken, really? See how far you can go to it completely running down. What happens when you're driving and the light flashes up to say that you're getting low on petrol? Mine's got two red bars, and then it goes down to one red bar. Do you weigh up how far you've got to go, whether you've got time to fill up then? Is it going to be better to stop now, or can you just, again, play chicken with it? And it was really interesting because that then became part of the conversation that I was having with the client. And we were looking at it from the perspective of listening to the signs that we're getting in our body that we need to rest, that we need to take some time out. And for some of us, that can be we get headaches. For some of us, we just feel irritable. For some of us, it could be that we pick up all sorts of things that are going around. Do we plow on through because we've got a big to-do list, or everybody needs us, so we can't take the time? And I think this is really, really important, because what I tend to do, certainly with my phone, because I use it a lot, like I'm recording this video on my phone, that it uses up quite a lot of battery, because then I'm uploading to YouTube, for example. So I know that I've got to charge the phone. And in fact, interestingly, during one of the videos I was recording the other week, it actually did flash up to say that was 20%. So do you plow on through? Do you plug yourself back in to recharge when you get that sign, or do you push on through? And I think that certainly for me, I mean, let's use the phone, or even use the petrol in the car. There's always that thing going on in the back of my head. Is it going to run out now? And I might be in the middle of something really important, or I might be way too far away from a petrol station. I tend not to risk it, because I know that that's going to cause me an even greater inconvenience if I don't listen, if I don't do what my car's telling me to do, or my phone or my laptop's telling me to do. And I've learned the hard way with myself that actually when I get those signals, that I take heed, I notice, and I will stop. And it's something that, B and I talk a lot about, is this innate knowing within us, our inner GPS, or this default setting that we've all got inside, of resilience and wisdom and peace of mind and clarity and all of those things. That's our guidance system that's telling us. And sometimes, when we've tuned out of that, our body needs to send us signals that it's time to take notice. So, and I totally appreciate that if you're caring for somebody that you love who's got an eating disorder, there is this sense that we need to be alert and on guard all the time. But actually, the trouble is, if we're not listening to our own bodies, if we're not in tune with what we need, we're not going to be as on guard as we like. We're not going to be able to react as we wish we could, because we're running on empty. Okay, so this is really, really important. And I know how hard that can feel sometimes, to even consider putting ourselves and our needs, what feel like, above somebody else's. But the thing is that if we are running on empty, if we have nothing left in the tank, how can we support somebody else? It's just not possible. So I'd love you to consider that. I'd love you to see what makes sense in that for you and whether those metaphors actually resonate at all. Don't hesitate to come back to me, because I'm more than happy to have a conversation about this and to help you see what's going to work best for you. Do subscribe if you haven't already to our channel so that you get updated of our weekly new videos, and I'll see you again in the next one.